Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Fontaine. We are here in Limidos Harbor, I believe is the name. We're here to pick up a world quest. I think I see it even on the mini-map, if not in real life just yet. Before we do, some housekeeping. As always, we have a letter from Yenfei. It is her birthday, or it was her birthday a couple days ago. Several days ago. Legal education seminar, she tells us. How's your journey coming along? As for me, I'm neck-deep in legal documents these days. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the workload, but rather the questions. Lately, 8 out of 10 consultants start with something like, how do I exploit a gray area in this clause just enough to get the upper hand? Or, is there a way to bury a trap clause in here without technically breaking the law? Doesn't it sound absurd? The law is supposed to be a shield for justice, and not a pickaxe for digging loopholes, which is why I've come to the conclusion that a legal education seminar is sorely needed. So, would you be open to sitting in on a trial session? You don't have to do anything, just listen. Afterward, I'd really appreciate your honest thoughts. Did anything sound like gibberish? Should I break it down more? Was I talking too fast? If the feedback's promising, I might even develop it into a full guidebook. But let's take it one step at a time. So, will you come? I'll be waiting for you. And she sent us these, a tea pastry containing egg yolk. It looks quite tasty, actually. It restores HP. Ooh, revives a character my way. This looks like the egg dish. Oh, with crab roe tofu. It looks very delicious. And Chenyu tea. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Yenfei. I hope your seminar goes well. I think I'm a little late in reading that mail, so it might have already happened. But you know what? I did just spend some time in Fontaine. Viewpoint. Magical fishing spot. Anyways, yes, we spent some time in Fontaine, so maybe we will have some legal insights for her. A distant harbor. How lovely. Let's look at the fishing point. I'm gonna mark this. Oh, it's... Wow. If that's not a sign that I shouldn't fish right now, then I don't know what is. Approximately there? Yes. We'll have one map pin left after this. Ah! Hello! Oh, you're still here! Let's see, what is it? It's a marlin. And these get marlin. Perfect! Pardon me. Delightful, we've caught its attention immediately. I need to do more Fontaine fishing, I know this, but I somehow got sidetracked and started doing more Inazuma fishing. I'm not sure exactly how that happened. Well, we got them. They're so cute, the little mecha fish. I'll get them later. This is such a jaunty tune. Really makes me excited just to be here. Wow. Is this Lumidos Harbor specific? I feel like it is. But maybe the South Veronese would also get it? I'm not sure. Anyway, we are here for more Fontaine Research Institute drama. And I do believe you are our researcher in question, aren't you? Question marks, wearing a researcher's uniform. Raimondo's even here! Well now, that seems like a sure sign. Raimondo says, I've sent someone to give your report to the Institute. In any case, I shall leave the upcoming work to you, Miss Fusilier? Fusilier? Of course, Mr. Raimondo. But about the help you mentioned? Don't worry, when the right time comes, our honorary senior researcher will appear by your side. What trouble are you all planning to cause me now? They're not even startled? Come on. It's great to see you so soon, honorary senior researcher and the assistant to the honorary senior researcher. Oh, allow me to introduce. This is the special investigator in charge of the stolen Archeum kinetic core case, Miss Fusilier. Before I ask you for your help again, please allow me to briefly explain the case of the Archeum kinetic core's theft. And some other key information. Okay, so I'm guessing we're going to get a bit of a recap, but then some new info that might have arisen in our absence. Raimondo briefly explains why the Fontaine Research Institute initially identified Knacker as the prime suspect. An intense surge of Archeum energy would have filled the central laboratory after the explosion, so only professionals could have engaged in work there for any length of time. And the timing of the experimental field generator's activation and attack was too much of a coincidence. According to Raimondo, the suspect must be a senior researcher linked to the research, And subsequent examinations and reenactments of the events have borne this theory out. Or it could be a non-human individual who's not affected by Arceum in the same way that humans are. Perhaps, just putting that out there if we want to consider it, but you know, moving on. The only people capable of this in Fontaine Research Institute... In the Fontaine Research Institute, I'll go ahead and say, are Raimondo, Knacker, and Edwin, the last of whom passed away during the explosion. Raimondo mentions that he too is under internal review, and it sounds like a huge pain. But at least he's allowing himself to be reviewed. That's a good sign, because what if he could have remotely detonated the thing, or gone up there in advance, tampered with it, and then come back down? Because his alibi is basically that he was standing right in front of us when the thing exploded for the second time. So, I don't know. He could have been involved, but it does seem like he wasn't. Hopefully. I'm done with being betrayed. But at the same time, I do hope that Knacker was framed somehow, because I like the guy. We'll see. However, locating... I mean, at the same time, it could be that he did do it, but his reasons and motives are not what we understand them to be at the moment, you know? It could be for a good reason. However, locating the core as soon as possible still remains your main objective. The unstable prototype may go out of control at any moment, and release a surge for Arceum that would affect everything around it. And you don't think that if Knacker stole it, he would have addressed that? Does he not have the tools?
Hey, doesn't that mean it might explode again at any moment?
Knacker. I just hope it doesn't blow us all sky high.
Vega, it seems like we don't have a choice. Looks like Knacker really does deserve a good beating.
He won't get off that easily if I have anything to say about it. My responsibilities as an honorary senior researcher are back to bite me again. I'll be counting on the two of you. I must return to the Institute. Mr. Troy-Soul won't be able to deal with so many journalists for long on his own. Even if it's just for the sake of his health, I ask that you get to the bottom of this matter as soon as possible. I wish him good health. I'll buy you as much time as possible. I thank you on his behalf, then. Raimondo leaves in a hurry. Honorary senior researcher, let's act quickly. The sooner we find the culprit, the sooner we can clear Mr. Edwin's name. Mr. Edwin? You sound like you have a very good impression of him. Edwin has helped me in many ways. He was a good person. Knacker, on the other hand, is a despicable lowlife who used Mr. Edwin's research to harm the Institute for his own selfish interests. That's unforgivable. Are you talking about the incident right now, or is there history to this? It is my belief that he framed Mr. Edwin for the initial explosion in the Institute, too. Really? Wait. I liked this guy, though. You framed him? After all, he is the only one who could have benefited from how things have played out up until now. And he has the Arceum kinetic core. Well, didn't we learn that Edwin kind of turned a blind eye to corruption, as long as it didn't interfere with his own research? To me, that sounds like someone who doesn't have the best moral character, or somebody who has desperation in their heart, you know? So, who told us that? Was that Knacker who said that, or was that one of the others? Because I suppose that might not be true. I don't know who to believe. If Knacker really is alive, then I will definitely catch him. And then I'll make him pay for what he's done. But I'm sure you're not here to discuss this, right, honorary senior researcher? It's almost time. Let's head down to Lumidos Harbor. I'll brief you on the specifics once we get there. How mysterious. I don't know who to believe. Aren't I in the harbor? Anyways, for some reason, this tracking did not automatically start. Ooh, it's not even a main world quest anymore. Sad. I guess because it's kind of a follow-up. Seems to have found a lead, bring him to justice. Because, like, when we first met him, he seemed nice. You know, he was short with, Do I need to go down? I'll just jump. What was her name? The reporter. Is this something? Yay! Oh, these are windows. I can't go through them. At least I got the book. Teehee. General manager. Can I buy books from you guys? Oh, never mind. Bon voyage, she says. How perfect. I want to go through Fontaine and just talk to every NPC I see, you know? Goodness. But yeah, so he was not enjoying the scrutiny of the reporter, which I thought was understandable. But at the same time, he was very conscientious of everybody's health and physical state, especially while dealing with the Archeomen and all. So, was he doing that just so that people would kind of stay out of the way? So he could do his evil deeds? He seemed like a nice guy, though. Oh. Hopefully we don't die. We're fine.
What are we doing here? We look like eavesdroppers.
Well, we are here to be eavesdroppers, but I think we have to wait a little longer. Let's get behind those shrubs for now. Oh yeah, we'll look real polite, hiding behind the shrubbery. Look over there. Those are the people we're waiting for. Hello. We have a sailor and a researcher? 2 sailors? According to my investigation, they're selling a batch of goods linked to the Fontaine Research Institute. And this may be connected to Knacker. Let's get closer. Stay quiet and listen for clues. Ooh, do I need to be sneaky? There's plenty of things to hide behind. Is that a challenge over there? Ooh, we should do that. Proposal advice. Oh, we got spotted. Boss, there's someone over there.
We've been spotted?
Whoops, that was fast. Mr. Chauvisser, it seems you don't know the rules. I suppose that's as far as my warnings go. Farewell. You pretentious, let's go. Take these snoops out. Oh dear. I feel like I was meant to be spotted, or else they would have let me restart. Paimon says, let us explain we're not bad people. He says, sure, but I am. I'm a special investigator from Fontaine Research Institute. Something, something. You have already intervened in my business just by being here. Really? I thought if I hid behind this thing, they wouldn't notice me. I took like one step and I got caught. That's really unfortunate. If I had known that that would have happened, I would have stayed put. How did they see us? I didn't have any alertness or anything. Oh well. Suppose we're speedrunning this quest at this point. Fine, you're good. It's my loss. It doesn't matter who hired you to silence me. Just do as you please. Look at his little subtitle, Lumidos Harbor Watcher? Do you watch the harbor? I mean, obviously, I guess, but why is it in quotes? Why is there an exclamation point?
Huh? No one's trying to silence you. Actually, we're hoping you'll talk.
We're special investigators from the Fontaine Research Institute. Mr. Chauvisser, we suspect that you're involved in the disappearance of our Archeum kinetic core. Please cooperate with our investigation. So the Institute seeks assistance in their investigation by hiding and eavesdropping? Why am I not surprised? That's just necessary investigative technique. Allow me to explain. Fuselier gives Chauvisser a detailed account of everything. He doesn't seem to fully understand her, however. I don't understand. Lamarck, what the devil is all of this? I think she's trying to tell you that some idiot stole something from the Institute, and that thing might explode at any moment. If it explodes near Lumidosa Harbor, it'll kill all the fish there and render it impassable to ships. And the humans, maybe? So they're here to get that idiot. That's what you were trying to say, right? Your summary is correct. I suppose there is someone here with brain cells to rub together after all. I see. So you're here to do good, then. And here I was, thinking that that blasted Loliere had sent you to silence me. I misunderstood you. It's my mistake, so drinks are on me next time. Silence you? Weren't you discussing a business deal? A deal? Looks like this misunderstanding's mutual. I would never do business with trash like Loliere. He's always with the Snezhnayans. Of course. Wasn't that something we considered last time, that Knacker might have stolen the core for the Fatui, or to sell to them at least? And all he cares about is transporting Fontaine's goods to the outside for his own benefit. He's as bad as they get. Some time ago, he came asking for my help in smuggling a person out of Fontaine on the down low.
They smuggle someone out? Could it be?
Yes, it could be Knacker, the one we're looking for. What happened next, Mr. Chauvisser? He looked to be up to no good, so I turned him down.
Is it just Paimon, or do you seem a bit disappointed, Miss Fusilier?
Well, this means that he might have gone to somebody else. If we can't find who else he might have contacted about this, the trail just went cold. Huh? What? I'm not. How could I possibly hope that someone might commit a crime? No way. Today, he came all the way to threaten me, telling me not to leak out any information regarding this incident, or else his boss, Concini, would personally come to teach me a lesson. Well, there we go. New lead, possibly. Yeah, Miss Fusilier, do you think she's upset because the trail just went cold, possibly? Or because she was hoping to arrest people? Or she was hoping to have more crimes to add to Knacker's list so they could pin him with, a greater sentence, should we catch him? I was just about to teach him a lesson when Lamarck noticed you eavesdropping, and the guy seized the chance and fled. I guess I'll just have to wait until the next time he and I meet. So, this Lolier's boss is called Concini?
Paimon's never heard of him. Could he be a fatuous? Never mind. Paimon's just joking. There's no way that everyone from Shesnaya who we've met is a fatuous.
I used to think that way too, but I really don't know what's going on with that Concini guy from Shesnaya. All I know is that he's a major buyer, and he's been purchasing all kinds of goods and equipment and sending them to the harbor. I have no idea what kind of business he's involved in. That said, since he's associating with the likes of Loliere, he's definitely no better. Boss, this is not the place to talk. Let's head back to the ship first. Right. You, come with me. You're looking for that core thing or whatever, right? I'll help you with it.
Eh? What a surprise! And I thought there was gonna be a twist.
You're not planning to kill us on board and dump our bodies in the sea, are you? Maybe she's also just kind of after a little bit of adventure. This entire Lumidos harbor is under my protection. Anyone causing trouble around here is my business. Maybe that's why his title's in quotes. He's somewhat of a self-proclaimed harbor watcher. At least he's dedicated. If what you said is true, then I'm doing the right thing. If not, at least Lumidos harbor will avoid disaster. Don't you understand that, at the very least? You have a point. Enough chit-chat. You want to talk? Get on the ship and talk. It's funny how it kind of sounds threatening, even though he's helping us.
Are there any crabs? Crabbies? No?
I'm really curious about that challenge. Oh, it's going to be particles, isn't it? Okay. Maybe when we're done talking to this guy. Unless they teleport us away somewhere. Looking for chests, looking for various things. Don't see anything. Hello! Oh! Oops. Trying to get up. It won't let me. There's a bird. I'm surprised that they didn't talk to us already. Huh? This is the wrong ship? Do I just keep getting kidnapped by an octopus? What's going on? Or a jellyfish, I suppose. This must be the wrong ship, even though they're right here. My little marker is telling me it's not the right area. So let's go.
May I present?
Do you suppose it's in the front? It kind of looks like it is. Okay, let's head over there. Maybe there's some suspicious people about I can talk to. Hey, have you seen anything suspicious?
Life is great when everything is nice and calm.
Have you seen anybody? Not an option.
Goodbye, and I wish you a peaceful days ahead.
Thank you very much. Lotus.
The show begins.
Fine. I want these trees. It's like one tree, but I do want it. Yay! These two look like they've got dialogue going on. But also don't look involved. With our present quest, that is. No, you know what? My curiosity is too great. I have to talk to them. Hello. Let's go ahead and do this. Back to me. Harbor officer, what are you doing over here? Is it your lunch break? Mademoiselle Hilmer, I'll repeat myself one more time. You can't sail here. It endangers both your safety and that of other vessels. Is that her raft right there or something? I didn't intend on going sailing. I only want to float right by the shore and do some fishing. I'm sorry, mademoiselle, but that constitutes sailing. You need to register at the harbor and prepare the necessary documentation. Nonsense! Take a look for yourself. This raft is more like a pile of planks than a proper seafaring vessel. I have no intention of drifting into the shipping lanes. I only want to float just off the shore. As far as the regulations are concerned, this raft of yours must be treated just like any other vessel. And I must inform you that when large cargo ships pass by, they create significant chop as well as undercurrents. Even if you don't enter the shipping lanes, for your own safety, I cannot allow you to stay on the water under any circumstances. Fine. If I want to get in some angling without being bothered, what do I have to do to be in compliance with the law? Honestly, I'm not familiar with fishing regulations, but if you merely want to go out on the water, my first suggestion would be to get yourself a proper boat. Or, at the very least, get something that could be more unambiguously categorized as such. That's really funny. He's actually doing work over here. This is a boat. I love it. Yeah, that makes sense to me. She wants to go fishing, but if she's on a raft, especially a raft with little to no control, she doesn't even have a paddle, it looks like. As boats go by, she's going to be pulled out to sea. Not ideal. One more, there we go. Here we go. Of course I'm going to talk to you. What are you doing this fine day?
I'm here to maintain order at the port. To be honest, this port is very safe, and there aren't many issues. The most dangerous thing that has happened so far was a dispute between the captains of 2 cargo ships about who should enter the port first. One of the captains let their emotions get the better of them and jumped directly from their own ship's mast to confront the other captain.
Oh dear.
Needless to say, everyone was pretty startled, and in the end, Miss Cassignol herself had to step in to mediate. You should have seen how far that captain leaped. Were all sailors that strong?
What, was it Beto? What exactly were they delivering?
I remember one of the ships was a tea clipper from Larua, and the other was carrying spices from Sumeru. Speaking of tea, I've heard that there's a delicacy in Larua where they boil a bird's egg and then crack part of the shell. Once they've done that, they soak it in tea along with various seasonings. The egg absorbs the aroma of the tea and produces a unique and layered flavor. I wonder if there are any clever minds in Fontaine that can replicate this delicacy. I'd really like to taste it.
Wow. Did you just teach me how to make a tea egg? Now I want to try that. I love tea eggs. Now that I think about it, that feels so obvious. Of course. But quite clever as well, isn't it? Okay. And I suppose it's all about choosing the right teas. Up we go. Yeah, he's definitely on that side. It'd be really funny if that dot just started moving. You know, this quest is all about tracking down some people, so if we see the quest marker and say, oh, they're over there, and then it just starts sailing away. These guys are waiting for us, I suppose. But I think it would be really entertaining to have a quest marker that's running away from you. This is the right side. Or to be more accurate, it's the left. But it's the right one. Is that a Pluie Lotus?
It is.
I will have all my seeds maxed out, so help me. Popping back. This is the boat, right? Oh, yes.
Wow! Do you own this entire ship?
Of course it's mine. Now let's get on with business. That thing might go off at any second, right? There's not a moment to lose.
But we don't have anything else to go on. Based on what we know so far, you run the largest underground trading operation in Lumidos Harbor and often deal in items related to the Institute.
Oh, so he is kind of a smuggler and a reseller, but he draws the line at people who are doing human smuggling, shady things?
During our investigations at the harbor, our investigators found trace amounts of Archeum energy reactions on some goods. We believe that Knacker may have come through here with the core. That's why we came to you, following the trade leads, but we didn't expect to find out that you're not even involved in this kind of business. Your mindset regarding trades is surprisingly narrow.
The gray market is not the same as the black market. I'm not a parasite like Loliere.
Hey, you just said you're in the gray market. Get off your high horse.
If you'd only come to me sooner, I'd have captured that Loliere guy. He said he's gonna teach me a lesson? That I can't wait to see. You should have given us a chance to explain, at least. I should have come out and given all of you a beatdown.
You're the one who charged at us without a word. We wanted to explain, but you didn't give us a chance to.
Ah, I said 2 sentences. What do you mean by without a word? Loliere, Contini. I'll report their names to the Institute. But now? Boss, sorry to intrude, but didn't Loliere say something like, "There's no use for you now," earlier? That he did. That scoundrel even said it's a shame how I missed out on a load of cash. I should have punched him in the face right there. Could that mean that he's already found someone to do his dirty work? You mean someone has taken the job? Yes, and that someone may have been paid already. So, if we can find out who just came across a sudden windfall? As far as I know, Loliere prefers to hire poor and lazy slugs who sit around daydreaming. Because people like that are easiest to deceive and control, right? Well, seems like you've seen your fair share. I love how Chauciver has not even noticed that his subordinate just described him as a lazy slug. Perhaps there are also people like that in the Institute?
Mr. Edwin once said that if you live your life seriously, you'll find that people like that are all around you. Right, so no more naps whenever you want from now on, Paimon. It's okay, Paimon. We're not rich, but we're not exactly broke either. Don't worry, Paimon. We're no lazy slugs. None of these really feel like they fit to me. I guess we'll do this one. You don't have to stress that. No worries. I know who to see first. Boss, do you remember Koval?
Sure, I remember him. He used to be the most famous drunkard working under me, but I kicked him out of the outfit because of his habit of nicking this and that. Well, he's now a regular at the Rusty Rudder. Pilot said that he's basically there all day, buying up most of the wine. Oh my god, I forgot about that place! Where even is that? How have I never stumbled across that again? Isn't that the place with the, like the trivia? Or am I thinking of a place in Inazuma? I think we should go and have a conversation with him. Wait, but we don't have any proof. Proof? Ha! If Cobalt needs some, I'll find him some. But before that, he has to have an honest conversation with me. Helm, plot a course to the Rusty Rudder. With Chauciver at the helm, the ship quickly arrives near the Rusty Rudder. Well, thank you. Yeah, this place with the cannon and the trivia. Where is this place? I feel like we're on Aranea's. Is that right? A person could choke on this alcoholic reek. There are so many drunks in there. Can we really find this Koval guy? Don't most people go home when they've had too much to drink? Maybe he went to take a breather outside. Then we can only hope that he passed out somewhere in the wild and met his end. Wow, I just cannot stop yawning. I'm so sorry. It's incessant. This is what I get for trying to record first thing in the morning. Oh my god. Also, Lamarck, if he passed out somewhere in the wild and met his end, we would lose our lead. Though I suppose if he's the smuggler, that means that he hasn't successfully smuggled the guy out yet, so he's still stuck in Fontaine? In any case, let's at least be civil enough to go look for him. Just to be on the safe side, let's stay together. The people in this watering hole aren't the friendliest. Especially you, Institute lady. Don't stray too far from me. These drunkards might try to rob you, given how fragile you seem. Then they will have the privilege of witnessing the power of our proud creations. Mr. Edwin instructed me on how to modify this mecha. The energy beam it emits can easily incapacitate a person. Paimon and I will try our luck over there. Alright, let's go. I'll take the lead. Lamarck, you watch our flanks. What about that guy over there? Doesn't he have a world quest?
Where should we start? Why not ask the boss of the tavern first? From what Chauciver and the others said, the boss's name is... Islet?
I want to talk to this guy. Doesn't this guy have a quest? Chambalon. What's going on? Hey, boss, need a navigator? I'm your man. You're the navigator here? I am, or was, rather. The best navigator in Lumidos Harbor. I know these waters like the back of my hand. I can help you bring in even a tiny raft into the harbor without capsizing. You used to be? Sounds like your talents might be needed over there again. I'd say the future of those working in Lumidos Harbor isn't very bright. It's practically a black hole for career progression, and the pay is lousy. It's better to strike out on your own. Boss, if you hire me, I could help you make some connections. I know Chaussiver, and with his protection, there ain't nobody in the world who would dare lay a finger on your cargo. Why don't you think it over? If you ever decide to hire me, you know where to find me. Are you the guy that got kicked out? No, the guy that got kicked out is the guy that we're looking for. You're just another guy. I'm looking for crabs. Alright, routine crab check. We won't go too far this time. Over. Now it's time for the tree check. And the bird check. Hello, bird! You seem a little stuck. Also, where are we? Map check. Oh, we are indeed. Ernie is, right. Okay. Well, I haven't done the trivia here yet. I kind of want to do the trivia game since we're here. What was it? How many people are in there? How many tables there are? Something like that. We could ask her again, I suppose. Well, you don't see that every day. Drunkard, drink up, drink. More! More! Who's drinking with me? You! You! You drinking with me! Koval, cut it with the drinking. Oh, is this him? Who? Who? Never heard of him. You drink? You know drink? Whatever. I drink! That was kind of fun, actually. Yoink. Oh, ooh! It's not a yoink, it's a crumpled bill. A crumpled bill with a few lines scribbled on the back. The bag guy brought the news. The people of Larua want to eat alone, and his honor is not pleased. Someone has to make them wear stiff shoes. Oh my god, don't kill them. The boss intends to set out at sundown, summon that good guy Walker, and bring even more soldiers. Well, that's suspicious, and definitely all in code. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Another tattered paper. I was looking kind of for a spin crystal. I can sense one. Aw, look at it. It's a diving helmet. Like Fremenez. Another drunkard. Remartime flower. Remartime flower. Remartime flower. What are you saying, Koval? I'm talking to the Remartime flower. Who's Koval? You're also Remartime flower? What a coincidence. These guys are really fun. Really fun to voice, that is. I don't know if it would be much fun for me personally. Pete's Hole. Not Pilot? Oh my god, these guys. Truly a watering hole, isn't it? Wanna join Pinky Club? Tell Shono to pass the message that our books are open for him. Pass on to Shodi. The oak wine barrels have worm damage, and the new batch of quart wine is too acidic. Ask him to bring his equipment and sort out the pests pronto. Okay, Cordy. Another Buell fruit, please. Freeman, I do want to talk to Freeman. I want to see how many tables there are. That would be one. Oh, there's a reporter here. Delightful. Oh, huh? Who? Ha? Where? Where? Yay! Book! Full of the Fated Castle 1? Is this Fanta? Wow. The silent machine before you is ready to serve a bottle of Fanta at any time. Remember, refreshing Fanta, a font of refreshment. The subliminal marketing. Food. I love how it's just called food. Oh my god, I'm over 2 million Mora? Wow! I'm so happy. When did that happen? Drunkard. Looks like a baddie. I thought that might be our guy for a second. Okay. Hi. I know there's one thing. Oh, wait, what's this? One table, but I don't remember the other questions. Damaged news clip. A shabby local page from the Steambird, clipped out and discarded here. Imports of Chenyu Vale tea are forecast to fall in the next quarter, same time that the market price of Larua tea and other products rises to Mora. Several lines of text are circled in the bottom right corner of the clipping, accompanied by an asterisk and 3 large exclamation marks. Oh. See the circled content? Lumidos Harbor Aquabus project shelved again. Workers stranded in the harbor. Treatment unknown. Ooh. See the content marked with an asterisk. Recently, all senior executives in the Club di Pantaloni Novita... Pantalone? Pantaloni? Fatui? New Pantaloni? Criminal organization have been arrested. The underground balance of power in Lumidos Harbor is feared broken by the Spina di Rosula. Interesting. So I wonder... Something new Pantalone kind of was their name? Were they inspired by the Harbinger? I kind of don't believe they truly worked for him, considering that they have been successfully arrested. The Fatui are kind of hard to defeat. However, if it was the Spina di Rosula that took him in, kind of, I would kind of believe it then. I kind of adore that. If they were an offshoot of the Fatui, and the Spina di Rosula did take them down, intentionally or unintentionally, then I just love how there's... On one hand, they're working with the Knave, but on the other hand, they may or may not have vanquished Pantalone? Pantalone? However you say it. Who? Oh. No, thank you. Oh wait, you guys look clean, actually. What are you still doing here, then? Oh, you're actually dirty. Never mind. I'm so glad that this muck doesn't hurt us. Like oozing filth does. Oh! That's a little guy. I thought it might be a bird. I always feel really bad about taking bird eggs in front of birds. Oh, hi! I was thinking, where am I going? Surely there's no Oculus up here. I would have gotten it already. No, there was, and I hadn't. Okay, let's get back to business. But yeah, so Pantalone, what does he do? Who is he? Isn't that the guy who looks like Baiju? What's his, like, role in the Fatui? I don't quite recall. Is he the guy who runs the bank? He might be. I'm just wondering if it seems appropriate that he would have his own criminal organization working under him.
A proper send-off.
The little octopus energy by our shoulder, that was kind of cute. It would be really nice to have an Animo user here. Just thinking about that. These guys are so spread out. Or maybe Mahita. Are you back yet? Not quite. Midnight fantastic attack or something. Delightful. Okay. Almost done here. Almost done here. I do need more treasure hoarder insignias. Who do I need them for? I don't recall, but somebody wants them. And I was shocked. How often are you low on treasure hoarder insignias? I guess my days of hunting them all over the map have long since passed, it is true. I used to do that pretty regularly. Investigate this. Investigate these. There's no end to this? Oh, there's more! It's because it's a fancy chest, isn't it? Oh, one moment. See if I can get these guys kind of in a line. So I can use my little bubble. Nice going, Navia. Perfect. There we go. And any gold? Not quite. That's okay. Ooh, another sparkle. Ooh, lots of sparkles. Really just after the sparkles. Thank you, thank you. Tomato! Mine. It would be nice if I could get up to 180 wishes.
Is this an answer from this world?
It's low-key my goal, not exactly a strict one, because you can't just... I was about to say, you can't just make the wishes appear before you, but I guess you kind of can, with the power of a credit card. But I'm currently just trying to collect Primo Gems, Because I can just sense that that chronicled wish is coming. And I'm very worried because I have wished on 2 of the previous chronicled wishes. And both times I've won my 50-50 on the first try, if you know what I mean. So it feels like when this 3rd chronicled wish, or I guess this will be the 4th, just my 3rd wishing on it. When this one rolls around, I feel like I'm going to lose the 50-50. And if I do, I will be quite sad. It will be very funny to me also, because I'm obviously going to be wishing for Wanderer. We've discussed this. But I wished for him before, and I lost the 50-50 at that time, too. So I find it very ironic that just statistically, it's highly likely that I will lose my 50-50 on him again. It would be really cool if I got another Cimmerian character, though. I wouldn't complain if I did. But that just means I feel the need to have 180 wishes. I'm doing okay. I'm definitely over 90. But I don't know what my pity is on the Chronicled banner. And also, I don't know if weapon pity from a previous Chronicled banner carries over into character pity on the next one. I don't know. Hello. Please tell me what the questions are. How many tables are there? Yes. How many employees do we have? Uh-huh. And what is not served? Okay. We're ready. Let's give it a try. How many tables are there? 2. There's one inside and there's one on the top. Oh, that's wrong? Okay. I guess I can just brute force my way through the questions, but... So, what? Is this considered 2 different tables? And how many employees they have and what do they not serve? Where's the door? In the back? This is so jaunty, I love it. Oh, 1, 2, is this considered 3? I would call this a count. Ooh, hello. Discarded bill. A bill carelessly discarded on the bar, one corner marked with scrawled corrections. 3 shipments from Larua, very heavy. Brex checked them. We saw that name outside, I believe. Our Larua friends have 1 foot on the bridge, and they could use some help. It's kind of cool. So this is the whole, like, smuggling corner of Fontaine, isn't it? Les Leon? Now listen here. Huh? You're... I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoken to you like that. Now, what would you like? About Koval... Well, what have you heard? Do you work here? That's right. I'm a waitress... I mean, the chief mate. Though it's kind of the same job as a waitress. The reason for using titles like this is because Mr. Pitot said it would help with navigating the waves of the business world. He said himself that a client from Larua taught him how to pray for luck by giving auspicious names like this. Who do you think that was? That's got to be somebody specific, right? But I reckon that he didn't quite grasp what they were trying to teach him. I'm trying to purchase something from you. What have you heard? You caught that, eh? Fine, it's nothing important anyway. Just stuff you'd hear every day in this tavern. Like, some people are willing to pay a lot of money to hire some help, while others want to sell certain goods quickly. Of course, a big shot like you is often mentioned by the guests, but don't you worry, I'm not one to go around telling others your business. After all, if you want the details from me, then you have to... well, you know. Wait, have you heard anything about me? Oh, there have been plenty of stories about you. Your adventures, the enemies you've defeated, the treasures you've obtained, and the titles you've earned. Heck if I know how true they are. Perhaps they're nothing more than drunken ramblings. However, if you're interested in those rumors, or if you want to hear some other stories from me, well, you know. I have to pay her. How much, Mora? Mora? That's okay too. But if you're using Mora, you'll need to buy some more good wine. After all, the information I possess is very valuable. I could sell it for a small fortune. She's playing it up, Vega. Don't listen to her. Never trust how valuable they say it is. However, if you really want to buy good wine, then please speak with the helmsman. I'll be in trouble if I handle Mora. If your information is so valuable, why not work for yourself? I'm afraid of trouble, and working in this tavern is great. Really great. It's safe, comfortable, and there are even free drinks. But most importantly, as long as I'm here, then no one will dare come bother me, and I won't be forced to go bother anyone else. Anyway, if you really want to buy good wine, then please speak with the helmsman. So, if you don't handle Mora, what do you handle? There are so many NPCs here. Alright, let's talk with Freeman now. I have no plans for you, my child. You're free to pursue what you like. Tell me a bit about yourself. Me? I'm just a nobody. Don't you worry about me. Come, have a drink. Regardless of what brought you here, surely it's worth having a drink to celebrate our meeting on this ship. Celebrate being able to see the sky and the sea every day. You can see it? To see truly wonderful things, you must look with your mind, not your eyes. Drunk talk, my child. Believe me, try looking from this angle, and you might just see things differently. There's a ship right there. I hope you're enjoying the ship. Hello! Drink up! More! Another buell fruit! Put it on my tab. Koval, time to pay up. Who's that? Who's Koval? Ah, move aside. No. I'm not Koval. Okay. Alright, so we've spoken to, I think, everybody outside. Except for Chodi and this guy, Pitol. Oh, and here's Brack. Hey, Brack. I was forced to do this in order to make a living. My hands were tied. What are you talking about? You scared me. I thought it was another creditor coming for me. I'm thinking of starting a new business. If this deal goes through, I'll be sitting atop a gold mine. I'll have enough more to leave the court of Fontaine and start anew. But that cowardly Debal. He deserves to be poor. He couldn't hold on to more, even if you handed it to him on a silver platter. Leave? But what about your creditors? So, what exactly is this business? I can't tell you. Unless you're willing to join me? I can give you a little hint, though. It was a deal with a prominent merchant from Shesnaya. He struck the deal with me personally. Oh dear. Brack. Are you the guy we're looking for? Are you involved this time? Or is this somebody else? What about your creditors? They really took me for a ride with this loan. When I borrowed that sum, I had no idea they'd come up with so many terms and charge me interest that was sky high. If I were only expected to pay back the principal, I wouldn't exactly be overjoyed, but I could accept it. But now they're telling me that the interest alone has grown to 3 times the principal. If they think I'm gonna pay that, they're delusional. I was hoodwinked. This was never my debt to begin with. No? Then why did you borrow more in the first place? I was in dire need of more for my business at the time, but no one was willing to lend me a cent. I had no choice but to approach that bunch of crooks for a small loan. It doesn't matter now anyway. Once I get my hands on that thing and send it out, all of this will be settled. Oh dear. I kind of get the feeling you might not have a head for business. Did we talk to this guy already? No. Oops. I'm gonna be rich. How dare you belittle me? I don't know how to make a burp sound. That's him. There's no one else in Lumidos Harbor with a rat face like that. Cobalt, get up. Who are you? I'm in the money now. Don't you dare shout at me. Oh, sure. So, where did you get it? Details, if you please. You... Chosiver. It's all because I worked for you that I missed out on making big money. No? Oh, we're fighting now.
Why do you have to be like this?
I'll fighting first and talking later. Chosiver, we've been waiting to teach you a lesson, always saying no to this and that, preventing all of us from leaving Fontaine. None of us are clean. You're the only one riding on the high horse. You'll never strike it rich. Shut your mouth. I want no part of your dirty money. This team is very helpful if you're trying to read all of the dialogue. You know what I've noticed that's really cool? Let's see if I can show you. See, the sword glows when you have the extra damage boost from a Geo ability. I discovered that just recently! Oh my god! They were shooting fire at me. Rude.
Oh, brilliant!
What's your range like? Ooh, nice. She sure got her revenge, didn't she? Boss! Chosiver! Please forgive me, big man. Forgive you? Well, that depends on your behavior. Where did... What's her face go? Lamarck, tie him up and take him back to the ship. Restrained by Chosiver, Koval is hauled back to the ship. So I definitely missed out on some dialogue from those guys, didn't I? It's okay. I wanted to go through and talk to everybody above the ship and then everybody inside the ship, and I thought that I would have to speak to the proprietor or the waitress lady in order to get the lead that we wanted. But nope, I accidentally found the guy. Oh well. So we at Koval? Can you speak properly now? Boss, je suis fair. Please forgive me. That was the alcohol talking. You want some more to help you relax? Alcohol steals the soul. I don't like either of these. You're right, right. Whatever you say. I ask you a question, you give me an answer. Anything more or less, I knock your teeth out. Clear? Yes, crystal clear. First question. Were you hired by Loliere? On the count of 3. Yes. He hired me to escort someone to a certain location in Lumidos Harbor. I don't know who the person is. I just escorted him to the designated location, took the money, and got out of there. Second question. This person you were escorting, was he carrying something? Well, he had a large backpack on his back, and nobody was allowed to look at it. But it was very strange. It was warm, and it kept on buzzing? Could that be? It's the self-heating effect generated by bound Archeum. Mr. Edwin's talked about it before. The backpack must contain the Archeum kinetic core. And the person must be Knacker. Guess we've got our man. If only we could just blow it up.
Paimon's gonna give him a good bashing.
Third question. Where did you escort him to? Give me the location.
Boss, could you give me a map? It's too remote a location to give that precisely.
Sure, I'll get you a map. Don't try anything, or else.
I wouldn't dare.
Koval nervously marks the location on the map.
Boss, there you go. That's the place.
I assume that there won't be an ambush waiting for me? Or have you hired somebody to take me out?
I would never, boss. You know I won't lie.
Fine. When we get there, you take point. Chart a course. That's where we'll be headed. Chauvet takes the helm and you rush to the pickup point that Koval mentioned. Aw, I wanted to go back to the ship. Boss, we're close. We just need to head further in. Lamarck and Morgan. Morgan? You go with Chauvet and try to find this guy. I'll stay here and guard the ship alongside Morgan. I even borrowed that device from the Institute lady. The ship will be in good hands. Oh wait, that was the wrong voice, but it's fine. What is it? Go do your thing. Alright. Loud and clear. Wow, the water is so clear! You can see right into it. Interesting. Nothing really is height locked, isn't it? Since they've given us such a perfect dropping off point, let's just go ahead and grab this guy. There we go. Oh, jeez. Is that a thingy? It is a thingy. Ooh, this is also a thingy. Oh, hello, little something angel? Something? Sea angel? Excuse me. Can I get up here, please? Thank you. Okay. Quick check to see if there's anything else interesting. Oh, there is a chest. I do kind of want that. I do kind of want that. Oh, but there's a bunch of really cute guys all around it. I think I have to fight them. Oh, dear. I don't want it anymore. We are leaving. Here's the ship that we came from. Let's see if there's anybody else aboard to talk to. Kind of doesn't seem like it. That's a bad spot. Let's go ahead and get around to this. Wow. Lots of sliding. I guess we did just come out of the literal ocean, so we're probably a little damp. Makes it hard to climb. Oh, look. They're arguing. Oh, really? That's where we are. Port Charybdis. Cool. Crabbies? No. Oh, hello. Somebody just faded into existence. Lead the way, and you stay close to me. There was a lot more there that I did not get. Ooh, flowers. Oh, wait a second. Stay on the trees, actually. Get the trees. Oh, nice. That's a lot of different... Device. Oh, here it is.
Huh? What device? Is that the thing that can incapacitate people easily?
I left that one with Lamarck. He said it might come in handy. This device is capable of detecting Archeum energy flow. If Koval told the truth, we should be able to detect residual Archeum here. I hope we didn't come all this way for nothing. Are we there yet? Koval, don't you dare pull a fast one on me. No way, boss. You know me. I'm an honest guy. Wait, now that we've gone far enough, what does your device say, Little Miss Institute? No reaction. At all. There was no residual Archeum energy here. Strange. I've already turned its sensitivity up to max, and Archeum energy flow doesn't dissipate that easily. This prototype was made by Mr. Edwin himself. There's no way it doesn't work. Is that a geolawatral over there? Wow.
Huh? How come they... And those mecha behind them?
I knew it. Patine, how much did Loliere promise you? An amount I'd never earn slaving under you in a lifetime. It's nothing personal, Chassivert, but I have mouths to feed. Don't you feel dirty getting mixed up with the likes of Loliere, taking his money like that? Boss, we all roll in the same mud puddle. The money we earn, it's never clean. You're the only one riding your high horse, saying this business is no good, that business harms people, like you're some kind of saint. In the end, you earn no money and win no people. Only a fool like Lamarck would stay loyal to you. We've sailed together for a long time. I'm sure Morgen will make his death painless? No!
No! Oh no! Mr. Lamarck is still on the ship!
Don't worry. He has the Pneumoiso Ray self-defense device, which was personally modified by Mr. Edwin himself. He'll be fine. You only just came up with that name, didn't you? You really are confident in that device of yours. I'm just confident in Mr. Edwin. Come on, Koval. Hurry up and take care of them. Loliere's money is waiting for us to claim it. Stop telling me what to do, you! Go on, get them. It's a mutiny! Do you think you can take me down by hiring a few treasure hoarders? What's with you guys? Go get him. Whoever takes him down gets double. Stay away from me or I'm gonna hit you. This device is pretty sturdy, you know. Get behind me, Institute lady. Vega, let's clean this up quick. Nice. Okay. So it's a mutiny. It seems like everybody except Lamarck has betrayed Chassivert, whatever his name is. That Koval, always the last to work and the first to run. Shut your mouth. Get to the front. We were indeed fooled, betrayed, misled. Let's hurry back to the ship. Something Lamarck and Morgen, I'll deal with you a lot later. Slowly. Ooh. How many lotuses? I kind of believe in Lamarck. I think he'll be okay. Right? They agree with me. Yay, we did it! We reached the maximum. I am so happy that this thing allows you to collect both the seeds and the actual plant at the same time. You don't have to pick between them. It's wonderful. This music again. I think there's more puzzles down there that I need to solve, isn't there? In at least 2 of the seal locations, there's oculi that I haven't yet been able to reach. Right? So, I need to return to those at some point. Hey, buddy. What's going on? Let's... I just want to set these things off without being in their range, you know? Ouch. Wow, I didn't get any of them. That's unfortunate. Wow, look at the sky. Oh, it was because of Navia's ultimate. It was all orange and stuff. That was cool. I was staring at the stars, like, what happened here? Oh, that's so cool. The slime can just attack us in the water because it's a hydro slime. Wait, why am I fighting these guys? There's no chest here, is there? I thought there would be. Okay, let's just leave this place then. Sparkle? No. That's suspicious. Is there an Oculus over there? Let's just leave. When in doubt, just leave. Hi, guys. Hilly trolls in this area are very, angry with me. I wonder why. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. It's a sweet flower. Where is the ship even? I think it's that way more? Yeah.
May I present?
Healing just a bit. I don't think we really need to, but I just want to. Alright, back to the ship. Oh! Oh, good. It's Morgan who's... Morgan? I don't know. Has been defeated. This device sure is handy.
Looks like Lamarck just took care of that guy all by himself.
Boss, you're back. Looks like you were ambushed too. That means... Loliere has bought both Patton and Morgan off. Koval was to lead us into an ambush. Sadly, they didn't expect me to be here. Just a motley crew.
Wait a second. If they were bought off by Loliere, then what about when you were talking to him?
That can only mean that he had that meeting so he could eliminate me. Huh, brutal. That sounds like him, alright.
Then I suppose it's a good thing that you lot came out of the blue to mess up with their plans.
Otherwise, given the narrow space, we might not have made it out alive. Lamarck, at least. Would have died, probably. And yeah, Chaussevere might have been overwhelmed.
Still, they've attacked us twice in a row now. Could they have something to hide?
Are we thinking? Ooh! Oh, so cool! Okay, Loliere's boss.
It looks like Loliere's employer is Concini, who is from Chesnaya. Lumidos Harbor is an international port, so if the goods are being transported inland, this doesn't seem to be about cross-border business. Considering how many people have been hired to help, the job Concini wants done must have been quite tough, or must be quite tough.
Chaussevere.
Koval has been hired by Loliere to take Knacker and the Archeum he carries to some place inside Lumidos Harbor. Concini is shipping large quantities of household goods and materials inland from Lumidos Harbor. Chaussevere claims to cast a shadow over the whole harbor, so he is clearly someone of extraordinary capability. It seems that even Loliere cannot compare.
Okay. So, associate this with the gold ones? Or do I associate it with the blue ones? Okay, with the blue ones. Okay. Or this one, maybe? What? Okay. Knacker and Concini. Oh, that makes sense.
It's clear that Concini and Knacker are working together, and that the former has delivered the latter to a location somewhere inland from Lumidos Harbor.
Okay. What would this be here? Nice. Concini's goal?
Concini isn't shipping these goods inland to sell them, but to give them to Knacker for his use, or for research. Loliere must be worried that he will lose his job if Concini realizes that Chaussevere is more capable, hence the attacks.
Oh, I see. Even though I think Chaussevere would refuse the job, because he refuses jobs that he doesn't like, basically. I don't think he would take it, but still Concini feels threatened. Okay. So, what are they worried that we might discover? Well, we already know that they're trying to eliminate Chaussevere. So this one? Never mind.
So, those three are all in league with each other? That Concini guy is like the owner of a restaurant, getting Loliere to find a chef to cook for Knacker?
I told Loliere to beat it, so he went and found someone else to work for him. And then he wanted to silence me.
It feels like someone who messed up trying to cover their own mistake.
Ah, I see. Well, that certainly does sound like the right amount of trashy for Loliere. You may be little, but you're quite brainy, you know?
Hey, you can keep the first part of the sentence to yourself. Anyway, now that we're sure that Knacker is in Lumidos Harbor, and we've narrowed down the search area by Oh, anyway, now we're sure that Knacker is in Lumidos Harbor, and we've narrowed down the search area by quite a bit.
But things are never that simple, are they?
Boss, we better interrogate them to see if they have any useful information.
Good idea. Patton, you know the rules, yes?
I'm at your disposal, Mr. Chassevert.
Good. At least you accept the consequences of your own actions. Lamarck, tie him up and Morgan real good. Go to your cabins and rest. And remember to put on some earplugs. Let's just say that this won't be a silent night. It's funny because it just became dawn. After some contemplation, you decide to sit down and rest. In the middle of the night, you are awakened by strange muffled noises and the sound of something heavy falling into the water outside your cabin. Did something or someone fall into the water? Should you go help? Wait, Chassevert warned you that this will not be a silent night. Oh my god, did they kill them? You walk to the door and grab the handle. The commotion outside has quieted down by now, and only the muffled sound of waves hesitantly lapping against the hull remains as you stand hesitantly before the door. What awaits outside? A question? An answer? Regardless, with just a twist of your wrist, you can verify certain thoughts of yours, can't you? You hesitate. Despite already having the answer, you still want to ask for Fuslier's opinion. You turn around and see how Fuslier is trying to cover her ears, pretending to be fast asleep. In the end, you suppress your and Paimon's curiosity and decide not to investigate. You just hope that this night will pass quickly. Yikes! And the guys are gone. Oh dear. I hope you're well rested. Patton and Morgan have told us everything.
How? They were all bent on killing us not so long ago.
Well, that you don't need to know. Little Miss Institute. Oh, well, that you don't need to know, Little Miss Institute. Lamarck, tell them. Aye, aye. To put it simply, with their cooperation, we have learned that 2 shipments will be delivered to a certain location today. Unfortunately, those 2 don't know the precise location. All they know is the time when the shipments will arrive at the shore. And so, more guesswork on our part. Never mind, we'll see how it goes.
I have an idea. We may be able to find some clues using this energy flow detector. If that place is indeed where Knacker is hiding, then people going in and out will carry traces of Arceum energy. Ooh, that means that all we have to do is to use this device, and beep beep beep, we'll know exactly where to go.
What do you mean, beep beep beep? Only those obsolete relics do that. I'm using the latest silent model. Beeping or not, this is a good shout. No time to waste, let's move. About those 2? They've gone back to where all sailors come from. No need to worry about them. Anchors away! Yikes. We've really found the dark side, haven't we? Hello, Verena. Our business here is not for your eyes, I will be honest. Oh, go to the real drop point. It's right there. I just wanted the trees. I didn't realize I was actually approaching. Crabbies! Are you here? Oopsie, Annie. This is so sad. What is that? Oh, it's a puzzle! Might take a little while, and this is kind of seeming like it's longer than I expected it to be, this quest is, so let's go ahead and proceed with the quest. Or with the healing for the quest, to be more accurate. There we are. Oh, wow, we were close. We're almost there. It seems like the shipment hasn't arrived yet. Let's wait here for a bit. Keep your ears sharp, they may show up at any second. Everyone finds a place to hide and waits.
Look over there. Are those the people we're waiting for?
Must be. They seem to be handing off the shipment. They'll definitely start transporting it soon.
Why are we eavesdropping again? But this time we're eavesdropping on the treasure hoarders?
This is how the Institute does things. That's not true. Oh, sorry. Let's follow him. But be careful. Don't get caught again.
What do you mean, again?
Yeah, who charged first and asked questions after last time? Kinda cool. They're doing a daily commission. Hey look, a challenge. Ooh, Hilly Trail Towers. Really daily commission era over here. Oh, we're right next to a teleporter. It's good to know. Where are we? Up there, okay. So I want to come back to this challenge at some point, you know? I'm literally just walking out in the open in bright white clothing behind them.
Hopefully they don't turn around.
And if they do, I shall simply say that I am a gardener. I am pruning. Ta-da! Oh my god, is that Helitril okay? Buddy, are you asleep? Oh, good. You're just sleeping. I wonder if there's more caterpillar lore out there. I just want to know, you know? What is this? It's a shell. Oh, we're splashing. That's loud. What's making that noise? Oh, it's you. It's a spark. Darn it. Did I get caught? Who are you? You found me. You've got a keen nose. They were so far away. Is it just that time again we're meant to get caught? We'll leave the thinking to you, Miss Institute Lady. You're the brains and we're the brawn, after all. Huh? Hey, wait. What do you mean by that? Lamarck, Vega, let's take him down. He means it's time to fight. But I wanted to go investigate. Someone snitched. Who are you? Who sent you? Loliere sent his regards. The shipment has been delivered, and you've outlived your usefulness. Just to save the last bit of payment? That penny pincher. Clever. Is this what that sparkle was? Subdue the couriers. Alright, come here, guys. I do appreciate you all bunching up like that, but I do want you a little bit more this way. Fighting on all that elevated ground is just going to be a pain. Alrighty. Some of this. Rotate it around.
Time to shine.
A bit of that was preemptive. Oops.
Spina with love.
Oh, wow. Never mind, that was fast. Loliere blast him. He's already paid the bulk of the payment, but he can't afford the rest? Chill, man. Just waiting for the ultimate to stop. There we go. We're all underdogs here.
When will I finally make my fortune?
Don't blame the messenger? Excuse me? Was that an unrelated treasure hoarder who's still attacking me? That floating thing in the distance. Boss, what should we do with him? Ma'am, what should we do with him? Paimon, you handle him.
Sure. Just watch Paimon. How many strands of hair should she pull?
That's adorable. Oh, wait, stop. How much is Loliere paying you? I'll pay you the same amount. Or how about this? Let me live and I'll take Loliere out and grab his money. And then we can split the cash? There's no need for any of that. I just have a few questions for it. Answer them to my satisfaction. You live. Or your head will roll. Roll. Loliere hired you to get the shipment here. That's it? Did he say who they're for? I don't know. All Loliere said was to leave the shipment here and that someone else would come pick them up. The previous two runs were exactly like that, just at different locations. I once stayed behind to see who the buyer was, but they didn't show. Another group of people took the shipment and headed that way. I dared not linger any longer, so I took off. Wow, 2 sets of couriers, maybe? So, are you satisfied? I think I'm dead by this point. Good enough. Get out of here. You'd better stay away from Loliere. He's up to no good. Or maybe since I'm not recoiling, I'm not actually taking damage? Boss, should I follow him? No need. Let him go and cause some trouble for Loliere. So, he said that someone would come pick up the shipments, Institute lady, it's time for you to get that device of yours beeping. We need to move. Rest in peace, my dearest. Didn't I say that this is the latest model and it doesn't beep? Farewell, Vega. Where is he? He was part of the cutscene. Well, that's a bug and a half, isn't it? Please come back to me. I'm so sorry that you had to stand there and bear that. I was hoping you'd make it through, but you weren't exactly at full health to begin with, were you? There you go. Alright. Arena. And the other two just as far as that thing reaches. Wow, almost the full way. Ooh, trees! Wait, we're surrounded by trees! I want this one. Yay! See, Ashwood! I knew it! I knew it was on the east side of Aranias. That's where we are, isn't it? Kind of southeast. But yes! Yay! Wait, I'm in the point now.
Just ignore the quest for a second and let me collect some trees.
This bird is the courier. Very well trained indeed. Flees at the sight of trouble.
Based on the readings I'm getting, it should be over there.
Oh, I was perfectly in the middle, wasn't I? Go to camp. We've got some guys. Suppose these guys are related to our quest. Hey!
I'm getting readings. They're weak, but very consistent. Let's keep moving forward.
Oh, I can't use this in combat! Okay. Sorry about this, boys, but the trees take priority.
So you've gotta go.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Alright, there they go. I also wanted the drops. Okay. Just this last bunch, and then we will proceed. Over here? Up this hill, kind of? Oh, there's a building. The signals are getting stronger. We're close.
Look over there. Am I mistaken, or is that a house?
Smoke is coming out of its chimney. Someone's living in there. Stay sharp. I'll take point. Yeah, it's definitely in use. Or at least it's nice and warm and toasty inside. Perfect for this cool evening we're having. Won't you invite us in for a meal? Good old friend of ours, if that is you in there.
The readings are high. There are clear residual energy readings from all around this house. Knacker, why would he go through all the trouble to build a house here?
He must have strong nerves, or he took it from someone else. The lock on this door doesn't seem too sturdy. I think I can break it open. Stand back.
Hey, don't just bash the door in. It might be someone's home.
You know, that got irritated for some reason? If that's the case, we'll compensate them. It's your investigation, so the money should come out of the Institute, naturally.
Huh?
What are you doing in my house? I was going to say, if we're talking outside, they're going to hear us. They could flee out the back. Who are you?
Wow, you showed up, Wait, you're not Knacker. But you're wearing the Institute's uniform.
You're here to deliver the supplies, aren't you? Just leave the things at the back of the house. Can't you read the note on the door? You're... Mr. Edwin? Oh, I knew he wasn't dead. No one's ever dead in this game unless they die right in front of you. How do you know... Oh, how do you know me? Didn't she say that she worked with him personally? And, he told her something that she, like, follows to this day? Did he lose his memory? He doesn't recognize her? Has he been fooled into working for these people? Misled as to what his work is actually being used for? Did he fake his death deliberately? Oh, it's about to get interesting. How do you know me? Did Loliere leak my name? No matter. Just hurry and get me the supplies. The suppressor will be ready soon. Why are you staring at me?
Paimon must be seeing things from flying too fast.
Well. Edwin Eastinghouse. Come back to life, I see. Oh no. The Institute is gonna get blown up again.
Aren't you supposed to have died in the explosion at the Institute?
What are you talking about? Stop wasting my time. I'm in a hurry to complete my research.
I'm Fusilier from Section 3. You were my research advisor, and you helped me modify the Pneumorisa Ray self-defense device.
What Section 3? What Ray? Oh, now I remember. You're talking about that highly inefficient radiation device, aren't you? So it's less that he forgot and more like he didn't bother to remember things that he thought were unimportant. Edwin, you have one chance here to prove that you were actually a good guy. You're kind of blowing it. Oh no, that seems to be a habit of his, isn't it? What was the researcher's name again? I can't remember. Whatever the case, that device was a solo project with no real practical value. Hey, it saved a man's life today. Wait, you must be the honorary senior researcher Vega. Your reputation precedes you. You know me? How did you hear about me all the way out here? Looks like you didn't quite get blown away far enough. Haha, Concini told me about what you've done and the title you've earned. I have to say, that title suits you well. Just look at you, all hard-working and... ahem. But of course, I know full well why you're here, honorary senior researcher. You must be here for that Archeum kinetic core, which that slippery fish knacker stole. I apologize, but despite his lack of creativity, pedestrian research skills, and how he's been constantly messing up my facility, we're still in the same boat, so I cannot reveal his location to you. I hear you, sir. However, I found this map in the house that marks a certain area. Lamarck! MVP! Oh my god, did you just search his house while he was distracted talking to us? Gosh, how did you find this map? But no matter. His precise location won't be that easy to find. You are welcome to go and look for him, but trust me, you could make 5 loops around the place and you wouldn't find him. That place took us 5 full years to build. This plan was 5 years in the making? What are you trying to do exactly? Suppression device, he said. So it sounds like they might have recognized the dangers of Archeum, and they're trying to suppress it, like how Raimondo and Choi Sol were trying to balance it by turning it into, what was it, Tri-State Archeum? They were thinking, let's convert it into a stable form. These guys are thinking, let's suppress it. Possibly? But then, if you were working on a suppression device, why didn't you just do that at the Institute? If you said, hey, this is unstable and dangerous, let's work on a suppression device, I'm sure nobody would have had a problem with that. Or did somebody have a problem with that? Was the Institute so corrupt that you couldn't get the funding for a safety project? What's going on here? I still remember when that place was completed. I restarted 5 projects and rebuilt 5 devices. If I were still in the Institute, my salary would have quintupled.
So, what's happening now, Vega?
He's monologuing. Something must have triggered his inner Institute scientist. Lamarck, stay here and keep an eye on this guy. Miss Institute? I mean, Miss Fusilier. This will be a dangerous trip, so why don't you give me the device? I'll handle things going forward. Now, let's get moving. I want to leave.
Wow, she seems pretty upset. What happened? I thought she worshipped Edwin.
Let's catch up. Edwin didn't even notice her. Yeah, that was... I felt... oof. He didn't even remember her name, and then he recognized us on sight. Like, I felt bad being the person that he chose over her, you know? Also, look, Dragonspine in the distance. Beautiful. Edwin sure chose a great place to hide out, didn't he? Yes. Good luck. You will never find him. 5 rounds, you hear? You're telling us how to find him, aren't you? We have to circle the place 5 times, and then the doorway will appear or something? If you keep this up for 5 more seconds, I'm gonna punch you 5 times. Wow. Why are you... You're back again. Told you. You can try 5 times and still won't find him. It's not working out for you, clearly, so why don't you just sit down and have some tea? I just bought 5 cups. And a few bowls. You really like the number 5, don't you, Mr. Edwin? You know, I was thinking the exact same thing. Yes, it's a magical number. Use it right and you can unlock the doors to endless inspiration. Listen up. There are 5 doors to endless inspiration, and you have to turn each handle 5 times. 5, you hear? 5 times! Sorry, but I'm really trying to stop myself from punching you 5 times. Could you please kindly shut your trap? 5? That actually is interesting. You know what there's 5 of? Shades. You know what there's 5 of? Artifacts. Those 2 numbers possibly being quite related. So, what's with your obsession with the number 5, Edwin? You are some sort of genius, right? Did you perhaps see something and understand something you shouldn't have seen or understood? Hey, wait, I've got a marker over here. What's this? Ooh, Shrine of the Depths. You think that's something we could easily grab? Oh dear. Ooh, maybe. Challenge up there. Nice. Who said you can't run up hills? You just have to pick the right angle. Oh, hello! Perfect. That is exactly the direction I wanted to go. I was like, either you're going to be running me over this ridge, or I'm going to have to be flying away. And one of those would be perfect. Oh, nice! Yay! Ah! Oh no, Vega, come on! If only I had my wind-powered wind generator. I'll keep this close.
On the road.
No. Ooh. One random treasure hoarder? Oh, because there's a chest. Ho. Hello? Oh good, we've got some keys. Ooh. And she doesn't say anything with these luxurious chests, does she? Is it just because it's in a Shrine of the Depths, or is it because it's luxurious? I feel like she usually says stuff with luxurious chests, right? Is that what it was? Luxurious or precious? Actually, you know what? This fight's going to be annoying. No, it's fine. How dare you indeed?
Oz, reveal thyself.
Get him, Oz.
That's the way.
Very nice, very nice. That guy's practically dead already, my goodness. Just going to use my little skill damage boost that I've got going on right now. I do appreciate that she gives us a little heads up. Watch out. Okay.
Whoa.
Huh?
What a stroke of good luck.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought it was just going to be 33 more, but no, we got some Primo gems, and we got, a thing for the teapot. Oh my god, for a second, the 33, I was like, huh? What? How? Wait. Oh, it's an otter. I thought it might be an Oculus. This is the one I can't find. And this one, too. I feel like there has to be more to that quest, maybe. Let's go here. Ooh, I want to get these, too. We should try to get those if we have time. Okay. Ooh, you know what? No, it's fine. I was going to stop by a statue, but it's fine. Let's take this random jellyfish. What on earth is that? Is that a building that's underwater? Is that a giant plant? What is that? Oh, is it the top of the tower? That would explain why I haven't seen it before. Did there used to be an Oculus here? And that's why that's like that? Ooh! World quest underwater. Interesting. Hello. What are you guys about? I'm on high alert for oculi, so... Oh! We need to go underwater, don't we? And there is an Oculus! Yay! Ooh, this'll be fun! Whee! Are you going to send us underwater? That'd be really cool. Haha, you are! Ooh! Ah! Sharp turn there. Come on. Nice, nice. Nice. Ooh, another challenge right there even. Yay! Huh? Was this teleporter always here? I literally have no memory of this teleporter. Did this appear after the tower fell or something?
A reward on the road.
Seriously. Or was this the teleporter that was on the tower's island? And now that the tower is gone, this boat has just popped up. So what is this new Mawisa for? Ooh, I'm flying! Oh, I kind of didn't intend to go on a magical mystery ride, but I do feel the need to know where this will take us. We can always teleport right back to that teleporter. We need to remember that there is an Oculus, but I presume it will be in Knacker's hideout or like nearby or something. I would heal, but our healer would actually leave us, wouldn't it? There's a domain over there! Which one is that? That's gotta be the Geo one, isn't it? It is, yeah. Oh, it's raining! Oh. I wonder what Neverlet's up to today. Should go bring him some cake or something. Oh. Is it just a nice tour? Oh, hello! Ooh. What is this about? We're going above the clouds? No way! How high up can you go with this? Wow! Can you imagine how beautiful this must be? At like sunrise or sunset? Wow, the rain showing us the stairs? Is the rain deliberate, do you think? Where are we going? I kind of, if this is an Oculus or something, I kind of don't want to get it so that I can come back to this place again. Wow, we're so high. We're so high up.
By royal decree, shower me with praise. Ah,
Wow, look at Sumeru. What even is that over there? Is that just General Fontaine? Yeah, it is. I think we're seeing all the way out here. Oh, we can see the harbor from here? There's the harbor. Oh, so that's even Chenyu Vale, maybe. I'm trying to get Oz back.
Oz, reveal thyself. Say I
Again, I don't want to win the spikes. I want to be able to come back up here. Or if I can't come back up here, I want to at least enjoy this view with as much time as I've got. Wow, this is so cool.
This one's got your name on it. Attack! That's the way.
The golden skies.
Your name
Pretty
on
cool. Gotta keep a close eye on that edge, because we're getting pretty close, I think.
it. By royal decree.
Wait, that's not gonna do much, is it? Ooh, where's the edge?
Coming at ya. Hiya. The show begins.
Nice. This really is so cool looking.
Oz, reveal a proper send-off from the Spina with love.
I wonder if after we defeat this guy, it'll give us like another level to this platform. Kind of what I'm hoping for. Get away from the edge. I think we're really close, and that's making me nervous. Ouch. Can't do this.
By royal decree.
Oz is probably back by now. He sure
Feeling
is.
lucky?
Farewell, Mr. Eliphas?
Finally, the rain has stopped.
Haven't we've heard that name before? That, oh wait, let me even check my notes. 'Cause I swear that name has shown up in other world quests. Was that Eliphas, or was that just like a metaphor for farewell, Mr. Eliphas? Let me check. Man, I swear, we keep hearing this name, and I just keep not writing it down. Like a fool.
Begins.
Alright, health check on everyone. Everyone's good to go. Wow, look at the dappled lighting. It's so pretty in the clouds. Can I come back up here again? Please? Okay, before we go down, definitely going to do this to see if there's any oculi or anything. Doesn't seem like it. Where is this? Okay, if we take that... So the boat was by the teleporter. Do you think the boat will let us come back up here again? I wonder if we can see that... No, it's gonna be too sharp of an angle. The little water spout that we took to get up here. If it's still there, that would give me hope that I can return to this place. Let's see, where's Dragonspine? There she is! Hello. Don't fall off. There's Sumeru. Larua. You know what would be really cool? Coming back up here once other areas have been released, like Shesnaya. Because I really feel like Shesnaya is going to be over here. Those hills. I bet that's her right there. We just can't see it yet. Where is Natlan? Like directly behind me, kind of? Maybe more in this direction? Can't really see much of Natlan. Those mountains there, that's part of Sumeru, isn't it? So I think Natlan would be kind of in that direction. Can't see it. It's sad. Alright, down we go. Where is this teleporter? Let's head towards it so that we can see. The boat is back. I suppose I could have put... There's the teleporter. There is something next to it now. A little water spout. Ooh. Oh, we have to take it. We have to see where it'll send us. I really hope it'll send us all the way back up. I'm guessing our quest is over there, probably. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Come on. You can send us upwards, can't ya? Is the platform still up there? Oh, it is! It is! Well, those are like the stairs, potentially. Do we have to take another wind or, Oh, hi, Celestia. Wait a second. Oh, I can't see my direction. Oh, great! It was just the edge of the platform. Wow, we really can come back up here. I am so happy. Oh my god. They know what the players want. players want floating platforms of water in the sky from which they can see almost the entirety of Tevat at any time. Where'd Celestia go? Oh, seriously, where did it go? There you are. Wow, very sharp angle. Okay. So if we're looking that direction... Huh. That is not where I expected it to be. And also that's... I need to keep in mind that this one was at a very sharp angle as well. It's kind of like... Wow, I'm so tempted to teleport to, like, here now and do a comparison. Why is Dragonspine, like, glowing? Is it just me or is Dragonspine kind of glowing at the moment? Yeah, it was just a trick of the light. Probably some clouds moving. Okay, let's get back to business. Now that this platform is here in perpetuity, it would seem, I feel happy and content and complete. I won't even die if I hit the water, will I? I'll just splash in. I think I need this back. That way. Oh, I see. What's up with this? Tiny little raft. Is there something on top of it? Is it a mecha? Oh, it's a human being. Oh, that's a world quest. Here's a Melusine too. Oh, I'm so curious. That kind of looks like fun. If I dive, will I swim faster? Oh, there's an Oculus though. Let's get the Oculus. Where is it? Down? Ooh, it might be like really down. Oh, or it might be in there. Let's try that. Ooh, ooh! Oh, there's a whole bunch around here. Yay. We also saw some watery boys. Where are they? Here's one. Okay, got one. Usually there's two. Here's the other. Got two. Oh, there's a bunch. Whoa. It's just the same one over and over again, actually. Do I have to get them both at the same time? Potentially. I just need them to get close to each other. Here we go. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Delightful.
I'll keep this close.
See, I can't use the wrong voice line if she doesn't voice line. Aha! Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get right in the middle of these two oculi, and I will make a note.
Oh, there's the tower.
And say... 2 oculi here. And I'll come back and get those if we don't see this one in the direction of the hideout. So I'm thinking, ooh, it could be in this. I don't seem to be facing exactly the right direction. Oh, a chest! Nice, I'll take that. And there's the Oculus. Awesome, okay. We'll say... 1. No longer 2. Alrighty, fantastic. Into the hideout we go. What is that? Is that elemental energy for some reason? Further, the energy flow continues forward. I was about to start running in circles, but if we go any further, we'd be in the water. That Sex 3, I mean, we were the team that assisted him the most. No matter, there are a few dive seats by Edwin's house. I happen to take them with me.
What a coincidence.
I'm remembering our pattern of 5 that we were warned about, so I was going to start running in circles and see if making 5 loops would help us out. Alright, we no longer have a xenochromatic ability, so if this Oculus is conveniently nearby, but just like in something, like a shell. Is this our domain right here? Perhaps? What is this?
What's this? The door's locked.
We need, a xenochromatic. What a pain. We've come all this way. Now we need to start solving riddles? Edwin just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and is acting strangely. Plus, those dive suits were convenient. Feels like Edwin's trying to push us into giving Knacker trouble. Something, something. Let's consider what odd things he might have said or done. Dare I? Oh, I want to, but it's a 3-minute trial. It's going to send us very far away. Where is this Oculus? Did we already pass it? Because the sign is gone, so maybe it actually might be above us. Interesting. Puzzles. Interesting. Can I get that around the corner? Oh, I can. Okay, great. Almost looks like there might be some text on the right side there. Do I need to do this 5 times? That's 1. I can abandon this so it goes away. Here's 2, maybe. Hopefully they didn't count my aborted start as 1. Does it light up slightly when going through that last ring? Oh no, it lights up going through all those rings. Okay. This will be 3, maybe. Oh, that's what Vega was talking about. What odd things did he say or do? He was really emphasizing 5. I think that's her trying to remind us about the 5 thing. Now, is this what I'm supposed to be doing 5 times? And by the way, this is number 4. I don't know. But I can certainly try. It feels like a combination lock, you know? Okay, this is number 5, potentially. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. No! Nothing happened. Okay, I will go one more time just in case it... Oh! Oh, it stopped! It didn't go all the way down. So now what do I do? Oh, I see, that opens them. What do I do then? Should I try to get it on number 5? I don't know what I did, but I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is number 5. Okay. So it wasn't repeated 5 times. It was the 5th notch, perhaps. I can read this! Yay! Iron nameplate on the door. Whatever was engraved on the nameplate has been worn away and is now unclear. I also got a tutorial. Track assemblage. A set of mechanisms, tracks, crystal chunks, crystal pedestals, and a device to operate. Use regulating valves to place all the crystal chunks on the crystal pedestals is the goal of this challenge. Oh, okay. When the dispatch switch is activated, it will block the tracks. Oh, funny. So I accidentally solved it. That's really funny. I see. Yeah, so this one is special. Usually it seems like they would want you to put a block on each of these spots. But in this case, it's only on the 5th spot. Spot? Oh dear. The 5th spot.
So that's why he kept on repeating the number 5. He was giving us hints about how to solve the riddle.
Something is watching us and I don't think it's human.
But why didn't he just tell us straight? Why beat around the bush?
He's being watched. That means if he was being watched, he might not have been entirely truthful with his words, which means that he actually might remember Fusilier, was just pretending that he didn't. Who knows what's going on in that... who knows what's going on in that head of his? But he seemed to have been trying to lead us to Knacker. The dive suits were just left by the house, almost like they were prepared for us. Looks like he found us first. Anyway, let's take care of Knacker first. No, looks like he found us first. No research value, but I've spent so much time.
Fusilier? She's been murmuring to herself the whole time. But, Vega, do you get the feeling that we're being watched? Everyone feels chills running down her spine.
I'll take the lead and look inside. We are being watched. But the way that the angle is moving around, do you suppose it's a mecha? Or some sort of animal? My guess is mecha because Fontaine Research Institute. Wow! Super cool. Also interesting that there's really nothing to collect or interact with in here. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't die.
A huge empty space?
Oh, that's definitely a camera.
With nothing inside? Did we come up empty-handed?
The plants have been intentionally cleared, and the trimming seems relatively recent.
All the trouble I went through for him.
Anyway, I'll go down alone and take a look. You stay with Miss Institute Lady. If things get out of hand, take her and go. Oh, here we go. Is it time for combat? But there's nothing here. How could things get out of hand? Squeak! Beep beep. Here we go.
Whoa, look out! Something's coming!
What is it? What is it? I want to see what... Oh, server type. Oh my god, it's a local legend. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Honorary senior researcher, it's a pleasure to see you. Still running errands for the Institute? Thanks for getting rid of that pesky, idiotic reporter from me earlier. I owe you big for that. Oh no, he's mean! But now I have no further use for you. Oh, I liked you, buddy. You can both stay here and help me test the effectiveness of my field generator. Ah! No, up, 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 up! Ah! Up, 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 up! Okay, well, first review, it's not that good. It didn't even kill me in one hit like the other one did. Maybe if I use something that's not a claymore during those diving attacks, because... Yikes, the claymore animations seem to take way too much time. Oh boy, the adrenaline. The fact that they can bring out a local legend as a quest boss, I love it. Nightfall. Just try to get a little bit of electrocharge in there, you know how it is. Oh buddy, I thought you were nice, but it turns out you were just playing pretend the whole time. I do feel kind of betrayed actually. You shan't be forgiven. So it seems like Edwin was probably a nice guy, and more was going on than we see, or at least he regrets some of his behavior now. And Knacker really might have been one of the people on his team who was kind of using him for ill means. That stinks. Gonna heal us all up a little bit now at this point. There we go. That scoundrel is right up there. Get him. The first liar? Darn, darn. Get out. One last step. One last step. The first liar? Oh my god. The first? Oh my god, we're fighting him? The third most annoying person in the Institute. Who are the other ones? Are you counting like Choi Soul or something? Oh my god, I'm stuck in the corner. Not a great place to be. He has the high ground, or at least I have the high ground, but it's not in a good way. You know what? Justice herself is going to fight you. Oh, she's out of her skill. That's why nothing was happening. Well, your defense? Minimal. Your attacks? Abysmal. Your face? Despicable. Institute dogs? Excuse me? How much did Choi Soul and Raimondo pay you? Bro, we worked together. You didn't get a feel for my character at that point? Look at this face. Look at this face. Look at these faces. We are professional adventurers. You didn't think we'd come after you? Oh my god. Buddy, I thought we were friends. How much did they pay you? Just a title. Not one mora. I volunteered. You, listen to me. Let me go. My field generator is almost done. Once I successfully synchronize it with the Archeum kinetic core, then I'll be the greatest kinetic engineer ever. That is not the point here, young man. Taking credit for someone else's work and claiming to be the greatest engineer. Shame on you. Now I finally know why Mr. Edwin never wanted you to take part in the core research project. Edwin doesn't know a thing about what to do with it. You're also from the Institute. You know the true value of this thing. Help me. I can develop it with you. Then we'll both be famous and incomparable. Edwin, Raimondo, Choi Soul, none of them can surpass our fame. Looks like what Raimondo said was true. Must have been tough for you, Knacker, to hold all that in for such a long time. Edwin, Mr. Edwin's achievements belong to the Institute. I'm only here to claim them. Nothing more, nothing less.
Miss Fusilier. She's suddenly changed how she addresses Edwin.
Don't be a fool, girl. You don't know what Concini can give us. We'll never get such benefits even if we run errands for Edwin for 1,000,000 years. Edwin and the Institute only wanted to use us. We have to think for ourselves. I had enough of this nonsense. Shut up. And who the heck are you? The one who watches over Lumidos Harbor. One more word, and you'll taste my fist. Vega, help me tie him up and take that core or whatever. It's time we head back. No! I believed in you, man! You're kidding me. You did this for the benefits? I mean, I know the benefits can be nice, but the benefits of working with the Fatui are not ones that I would recommend. Like, it's just such a selfish way of seeing things. It's like, oh yeah, I will steal others' research, blow things up, endanger lives, tarnish reputations, you know, shake the trust that the public has in the research institutes, just so that I can be famous. Like, you're going to be famous in all the wrong ways, buddy. If you want to be famous in academic circles for being the greatest engineer ever, I mean, they're all going to absolutely know what you've done. You don't think they're going to guess? You don't think they're not going to guess immediately that you stole this research from someone else? I'm just mad. Feel betrayed. And his plan betrayed for such stupid reasons. His plans was not thought out at all. Oh, this guy. Anyways, the Fatui definitely wanted his research / the research that he could give them because of their interest in mechanisms and dolls, don't you think? If he could design this new energy source, I think that was what they were after. No, I'm not gonna steal these eggs, actually. The birds are right there. Because we've seen them have interest in Fontaine mecha research, like Dr. Mossos. So do you suppose this is a, something for Sandrone? Like, I don't even know if she was personally involved, but like one of her underlings was like, oh, I just in general collect research for her. Because yeah, if you could solve the energy problem like that, you could theoretically, it sounds like, have an infinitely powered machine. One without the weaknesses that current Fontaine mecha have, like the ability to interfere with the annihilation reaction and paralyze them for moments. So, is she wanting this energy for machines of war that won't be so easily weakened? Or is she wanting it for just the longevity of it? I mean, whatever power sources other currently extant puppets are using they seem to be working pretty well. Because, like, you know, the Raiden Shogun puppet seems to have never ceased to function, but then again, she is inhabited by A. So, like, is A her power source? But then what about the Wanderer? He has been working for these hundreds of years and doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. So, since he was a Harbinger for so long, it seems like Dottore would have had a chance, because it seems like Dottore experimented on him for quite a while. It makes me sick to even think about it. It seems like he would have had a chance already to take a look at his power source and try to understand how it works. So, does the Fatui now have that technology? Did they forget about it since they forgot about the Wanderer? I feel like they would still have the research notes, if they do have those research notes. They just, would no longer be attributed to the Wanderer. You know, they'd be like, oh yes, we investigated this random puppet that we found. Who could it be? I wonder. Ooh. Hello. So I feel like they would still have that research. So is the doctor just not sharing it with Sandrone? Does she want more research? Does she want to do her own research? Is she even involved right now? You never know. This could have nothing to do with puppets and mecha. It could just be, hey, that's a powerful energy source. Mind sharing it with us? Anyway. Do you think the Fatui are trying to build something really big? Or power something really big? You know, like, they want to, like, leave this world, basically, right? Do they need some sort of super powerful device to get them out of Teyvat? Or are they trying to create, like, a spaceship that they can move into while moving between worlds? Or are they trying to create, like, an artificial world? Just testing. Because that would be really cool if they were trying to power some sort of like artificial inhabitant zone for either a temporary time or potentially forever. We may never know. Well, we'll probably find out eventually. Edwin! I knew it. You lured them over. You've always been jealous of me, afraid that my research would surpass yours. Buddy! The ego on this man. I can't believe I didn't see it before. You're right. I am so jealous of how totally oblivious and ignorant you are. No wonder you led such a blissful life back at the Institute.
Only if Choi Soul was here to see this, he'd faint.
He'd better never wake up. I'm about to faint too. You go back to the Institute with them and repent. I need to get back to my research. You didn't break anything, did you? Who said you can go back to your research? What are you gonna do? Take me back to the Institute? How am I supposed to continue my research then? What are you researching and why? Why should we let you continue? Will it benefit all of Tivat? That fool Raimondo will definitely turn the Institute into a mess. And that idiot Choi Soul? Ugh. The mere thought of it gives me a headache.
You're the one who turned the Institute into a mess. Stop shifting the blame to someone else.
Me? Fine. You want to blame me for the explosion at the Central Laboratory, right? But you know what? I wasn't even there. That explains how we survived. The Institute is full of fools. Even someone knocking over a cup of coffee can trigger an equipment malfunction, so I'm not surprised they managed to cause an explosion. Then why didn't you try to explain that to them? Explain? I'm not gonna be their scapegoat. I have a lot of research on my hands, and my time cannot be wasted on them. And so you decided to get mixed up with the likes of Concini? Oh, he is no better. He couldn't even get his hands on a piece of precision equipment. I had to do all the work. At least he's willing to fund the research, so everything went smoothly. But I didn't expect our dear Knacker to come here with that incomplete core prototype. I've modified it. With my tech, you can never develop. Mr. Knacker, Concini is not here for you to suck up to, so why don't you stop lying to yourself? Don't you have an ounce of dignity as a researcher? It's incomplete only because you don't know how to complete it. But I know how, and I can do it. Right. Now, just take this piece of junk back to the Institute and keep leeching off of it. I have something more important that requires my attention. You see something. I'll leave this to you.
Will those two ever stop arguing?
Enough. What? Can you stop wasting my time? I need to get back to work.
I said, enough. Edwin Eastinghouse, you are the one who blew the Institute up. And you, Knacker, you stole the Institute's assets.
And blew the Institute up a second time. Both of you have harmed the interests of the Institute. As the special investigator of the Fontaine Research Institute, I am taking both of you back to the Institute, where you shall be dealt with accordingly. Darn. Oh, please. Lamarck and I will escort those two back. Say, we've been the errand boys for a long time, so the Institute will definitely compensate us, right? Remember, keep your mouths shut along the way, or you might meet an early end. I don't know if they'll reimburse you, buddy. They kind of don't have any money. What on earth? These guys are both... I think... Read? Please leave deliveries at the door. Don't knock, leave messages, or ask for a signature. I am sick of signatures. Like, the ego on both of them is just so... annoying. And so inhospitable to actual development. I feel like maybe, just maybe, the Fontaine Research Institute should reconsider their obsession with, like, research gains. Because that's how you get people like this. People who think the world of themselves because they develop things. And think that they're better than everyone else because they're geniuses. Like, buddies. Fool your jets. Blockade? I am here to report in. Let me talk to you. What do you think, Vega? Are you as exasperated with these people as I am? Miss Fuselier, Miss Vega, you're back. You must have handled things. Oh. Oh, no.
Whoa, Mr. Choiseul is really about to faint.
I didn't think you'd be back at the Institute, Choiseul. I figured you'd be stuck dealing with paperwork forever. This is impossible. Goodness gracious. Raimondo, how does it feel taking over my job? Anything worth reporting? What a wonderful reunion, Mr. Edwin. Ah, look around you. You really do seem suited for janitorial work. Huh, he didn't even clean it up properly. Mainly because he didn't clean you up. Thank you for bringing those two back, Honorary Senior Researcher Vega, Miss Fuselier. Hopefully, this marks the end of the Fontaine Research Institute's series of unfortunate events and turmoil. Aha! Great. The Fontaine Research Institute will now fall into deathly stillness where all inspirations wither and die. You certainly have already sparked much inspiration around the Institute. It's time to calm things down. Raimondo Havenport, you know nothing about research. You are not fit to lead the Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. If you cared, why did you go off to the wilderness and not come back? You were shirking your responsibilities. Of course somebody else is going to pick them up. But I know how to keep it up and running properly, Edwin Eastinghouse. What you need to do right now is to stay away from research into Arceum. It's better for all of us. Sometime later, the Maison Gardiennage's personnel arrives and take both Knacker and Edwin. It is for the best that they finally leave the Institute for good. No way! I cannot believe that not only is Edwin alive, but he was actually a jerk the whole time, and we got him arrested. Wow. These world quests. Thank goodness, my nightmare has finally ended. Mr. Chalciver, Mr. Lamarck, yes. I've heard about the assistance you rendered to our institute. Please take a well-deserved rest here while your compensation is being arranged. Ahaha! I didn't think someone like me would ever be associated with the Institute. Don't say that about yourself, dear sir. You're sincere and kind-hearted, so you're definitely a good person. Maybe we'll enlist your help in the future. As for you, look at that, Chalciver. If you get a contract with the Institute, maybe you can finally leave the gray market that you seem to so dislike. As for you, Honorary Senior Researcher, you did us a great favor once again. How should we ever repay you? Just don't get blown up again. What about a promotion? I kind of don't want to be involved anymore. Just don't get blown up again.
By the way, where's Miss Fuselier?
We should give her some room to calm down. Looks like the image of Edwin Eastinghouse she had created in her head has completely shattered. Edwin and Knacker need to calm down as well. I hope they can reflect on their own mistakes. Will they stay in the Fortress of Meripede all their life? Judging by how dangerous they are, I hope they never leave that place. Oh, we're absolutely going there, right? We are definitely going there and talking to them if they're there. Surely they're there to talk to, right? However, given the state of things here at the Fontaine Research Institute, I can only hope I don't run into situations that would require their expertise. I thank you again on behalf of the Fontaine Research Institute, Honorary Senior Researcher. If you have any further questions, I'm at your service. Man, that does kind of stink for them, doesn't it? This whole time, the Research Institute has been trying to solve, basically, the energy problem, but due to this culture of just uninhibited ambition and worship of senior researchers and their research. Oh, whoa. Just the corruption and the ego on some of their most pivotal minds grew out of control, and so now the Institute is destroyed. Some of their most talented researchers are arrested for life, potentially. And they still haven't solved the energy problem. And they have unstable Arceum on their hands. Hopefully the Tri-State Arceum, if I'm remembering that correctly, really does stabilize it. And I do find it very interesting that the way to stabilize an energy source is to convert it into a Tri-State kind of thing. Now, we were talking about how that might just be a rhetorical title. But I feel like that fits. For energy in this world to stable, it must balance between 3 states. I mean, in this... Whoa. Oh, hello. Sorry, lens flare. Oh, in this world we must have... Or, no, we don't must have. In this world we have 3 realms, right? 3 realms that are in their own ways related to energy, or interact with energy in their own, ways, and they are balanced, it seems, for the most part. Currently stable, potentially. So I feel like they might be onto something with that tri-state Arceum. It seems to be mimicking the natural laws that are currently in place. Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. The nightmare is over. How do you feel about Edwin's coming back to life? Whoa, you scared me. How do I feel? Nothing, to be honest. I only hope that irresponsible scoundrel pays for what he's done. Personally, I'd tie his hands and legs up and blindfold him to stop him from getting his hands on Arceum if I could. Do you feel relieved now? A bit more relieved, yes, compared to before. But, to be honest, locking Knacker and Edwin up together? Gosh, I can't even imagine what those two would be up to. Maybe they can duke it out in Pancration and finally release some of their frustrations, vent their anger. Maybe they'll reach a better place. Explosion has been past and done. So, what's next? Flooding the entire Fontaine with Fanta? I can't even imagine. I hope you have a good day. Oh no, the yawns are back. Why is this? Is it because it's sunset? Goodness. Any questions? What will happen to Knacker and Edwin? They will temporarily stay at the Fortress of Meripede while they will repent for their misconduct. That said, the Edwin I know doesn't do repent. No matter, as long as Edwin is kept away from research equipment and Arceum. As for Knacker, I don't believe he'll cause more trouble for us. I can only hope I don't run into situations that would require their expertise. Did Fusilier used to worship Edwin? Edwin Eastinghouse is a genius. People in the same field either gave up on themselves or became his followers. Miss Fusilier is a very passionate and creative researcher, often achieving great results with minimal resources. After joining the Tech Sect 3 of the Arceum Research Project, she was put in charge of the structural design of the suppressor and had frequent run-ins with Edwin. Maybe that's when she started idolizing Edwin. Just like the other followers, Edwin's approval became her only pursuit. After the explosion, she refused to believe that Edwin was the one who caused it, so she applied to join the investigation as an attempt to clear Edwin's name. Now that you've dealt with Edwin, what do you make of him?
A freak of nature who only cares for his research. He always tries to push the blame to others, and he can't even remember Miss Fusilier's name.
That sounds like him, alright. Other than his research, there's rarely anything that's worth a second of his attention. And he cares for nothing else as long as his research runs smoothly. Not even when his own subordinates stole the Institute's assets to sell. I only approved Fusilier's application to join the investigation, so she would come to realize she was chasing an image of him she fabricated. Now that image has finally been shattered, I can only hope she picks herself up soon. The Fontaine Research Institute cannot afford to lose more of its people. And she seemed quite talented. Goodbye. Okay. And these guys? Fusilier. Yeah, no value. My research has no value. Miss, please don't think that way. Your invention saved my life. But, Mr. Edwin... Mr. Edwin said this thing is worthless. That just means that Edwin's blind. This thing is a treasure. Worthless? Ha! I'd give an arm to have one for each of my men. Edwin's a bad person. He's full of baloney. Mr. Edwin is not a bad person. Anyway, he can't even remember my name. I even showed him my design so many times.
Miss Fusilier, you are very talented. Why do you let that Edwin guy judge your worth?
He doesn't see what I see in you. Really? Of course. Take it from all of us. But you don't know research.
Miss Fusilier? She's no longer coherent. I think we better leave her alone for a bit.
Okay. Lamarck and I will be right here. Call us if you need anything. Good luck, guys. You should adopt her. She'll make you a bunch of things to keep your men safe. You can build a team that's loyal to you, get out of the gray market, and work for the Institute as they hopefully rebuild themselves in a less corrupt fashion. All around could work out, no? Alrighty, let's hunt them down. I kind of don't want to talk to them ever again. Well, they're probably in here, aren't they? Should we go down to the production ring, do you think? Hopefully they're kept away from research. Since Valerie's up here, I do want to check this ring first. You're that guy who always crouches down when I run past you. Maybe I should do the outer ring too. Let me just do a quick check and I will let you guys know if I find them. Oh my god! I found one! I don't want to talk to you though. Archeum really has incredible research potential. I have to find a way to get it in and take a look. Whatever you do, you are not allowed to research Archeum. Ugh, why are you here? Don't you understand? That explosion before was just an accident. Archeum still has plenty of potential as a subject of research. And such incidents are inevitable during research. You lose a few researchers, hire a few more. You destroy a lab, build another. As long as the supply of Archeum is guaranteed, I can get the research project up and running again. That is so wasteful and disgraceful to human life itself. You lose a few researchers, hire more? Oh my god. What are you looking at me like that for? Am I wrong? I know you saw that ship Juriot built, the Winglet or whatever. Juriot. And what energy source could he have used if not Archeum? That ship alone proves the value of the stuff. Although, if you ask me, that tub of his was underpowered. There's room for improvement in his catalytic processes. Yes, that's right. The tech I already developed should have been used. It was your research that caused this tragedy. Yeah. What about Loliere and Concini? Indeed, it was a tragedy. However, they sacrificed themselves for science, and I salute them. But I must insist that you stop trying to pin that explosion on me. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I wasn't in the central laboratory at the time. I was out inspecting other departments. Some knucklehead must have spilled a cup of coffee, or accidentally pulled the wrong lever. Who knows how those idiots screwed up? At any rate, they ruined my lab, and the entire Archeum project. You're the project leader. Don't try to evade responsibility. Just by talking to you, I can tell that your safety measures are entirely subpar. Ah, so you came all this way just to lecture me? I never asked to be the project leader. If the Institute hadn't imposed a deadline on my research, I wouldn't have had to hire that gaggle of fools to assist me. If I had the time to personally oversee every project, that accident would never have happened. Forget it. I won't waste any more of my time explaining it to you. When I get out of the Fortress of Meripede, I must get it through to the Institute to restart the research. Will the Fontaine Research Institute take you back? If I were Raimondo, I wouldn't let Edwin Eastinghouse himself be idle and outside the Institute. You just referred to yourself in third person, full name, within himself? Oh. This man. I actively dislike him. Otherwise, does he really want the Institute to turn into a Fonta development factory? And now that Choice Soul has moved into his office in the Institute. Oh, but now that Choice Soul has moved his office into the Institute, he might try to stop me from returning. I just want to conduct my own research in peace. Is that too much to ask? Where are you getting the Mora, by the way?
Going to be the next big research frontier.
Ooh, his voice. You were paying Concini to bring you things. Where are you getting those funds? Did you embezzle it from the Institute while you were there? And save it up? Or were the Fortuity perhaps sponsoring you so that you could develop more things? Anyways, I'm not even going to read the rest of his dialogue. I just want to see the other options we didn't choose earlier. Never mind, I will read this because it answers the question I just asked. We asked about Loliere and Concini. Financial backers for my research, that's all. They only cared about making Mora. They didn't understand the first thing about technology, and couldn't even handle simple tasks like procuring precision instruments. So probably they were paying him, and then if he gave them something useful in return, they would resell it, and that's how they got the Mora. I'd had enough. I was forced to assemble the instruments myself and rebuild the entire lab. They ended up being more interested in Knacker's shoddy prototype, and they kicked me out of the lab. They asked me to work on peripheral suppressors instead. How absurd! What carrot did they dangle in front of you? Mora, fame, mansions, the whole 9 yards. But I'm not interested in any of that. Mora won't necessarily buy you any raw archaeum, and fame won't attract top research assistants. As for the mansions, maybe I'd consider it if they were filled with precision instruments, but that clearly wouldn't be the case. I had no place to restart my research at the time, so I had to agree to rebuild the lab there. And now, thanks to Knacker, I don't even have my lab anymore. I kind of want to hear his voice again. If you would. Okay, there might be more dialogue buried in there. I think there was, unfortunately. Not allowed to research. Okay. Went through his whole dialogue again. There was, in fact, no more... Ooh, dialogue? No. There was no more dialogue, so we're done with this guy. Good riddance. Farewell. Oh, and now we've got to track down one more guy. I thought we might be done. I've had enough of these people. Just the sheer disregard. Oh, look at you. Look at your pin. No way. How delightful. Look at that. Sometimes in the Fortress of Meripede, you meet people you don't like. Sometimes you meet people you do. What are you doing today? As you can see, I'm spreading the word about the Mutual Aid Network's philosophy in the hopes of getting more people to join us. It doesn't look like anyone wants to come learn. I'm surprised you saw our dilemma so quickly. It's true. The Mutual Aid Network is a small group. Few people are interested in us, let alone want to join us. But I still believe that my work is meaningful. When I first arrived in the Fortress of Meripede, I was completely lost. I spent each day in a daze not daring to think about anything to do with the future. Isn't this the same dialogue as from the Archon, or this quest we did? It was only after I joined the Mutual Aid Network that I gradually began to realize that in this world, there are many things that I can still do. Even if it's just a few insignificant little things, I can still get a sense of fulfillment from doing them. I hope I can introduce this mindset to more people. I want to help others completely transform themselves and once more stand upright beneath the light. Yeah, I think that's the same. Good work, team. Let me know if you need any resources, if you want me to hand out some flyers. I've got to go find a guy. Who are you? Guard. Huh? What did I find? What did I just find? I think I just found another world quest. Oops.
Huh? You're Genevieve, right? What brings you here?
Well, I'm here to do some pancreation, but what are you doing here? You aren't hoping to sign up too, are you? Ah, I know you two. Sorry, the blonde one can't participate. What? Discrimination? I never said I wanted to take part. What is this? Well, it's because I'm too tough, isn't it? That's what they said last time. It was worded a little misleadingly. Yeah, because she's also blonde. I think what you mean is that Vega specifically is banned from taking part, not blondes as an entire category, correct? Because I'm blonde and you let me sign up. Let me put it this way. A pancreation match is a spectator sport. Entertaining the audience is more important than who wins and who loses. I've heard all about your past deeds. If we let Vega enter the ring, the outcome is a foregone conclusion, and all the anticipation is removed from the equation. No one wants to watch a match with a predictable outcome. If I let you take a part, I might as well hand you the trophy right now and save everyone the trouble. Sounds like a plan. Hand it over. How about I use only one hand to fight? In that case, Paimon can fight on my behalf.
No way! Paimon fights as a duo with Vega, or not at all.
How about I let Vega join as a coach? You can coach her. The strongest coach paired with the weakest contestant. Yeah, that should be a nice gimmick. Nice touch, I mean, for the audience. Also, although it's mostly for fun, there's a pretty generous prize for the winner. All thanks to her colleague, or should I say former colleague. The winning team will receive credit coupons as well as a fantastic Fanta trophy. Show it at the Fontaine Research Institute and you can drink all the Fanta you like for free.
An endless supply of free Fanta? Vega, Paimon wants that?
Well, if Vega is willing to coach me and pour way to victory, I'll be more than happy to give you the trophy.
Are you sure? You're really willing to give up an endless supply of free Fanta?
Of course! I've had more than my fair share of Fontaine in my time. That's all you can get down here, isn't it?
Awesome. Anyway, so you're teaming up with Paul Ray again, huh? Uh-oh. Are Rave and Darcy competing in this one too?
Darcy isn't, as far as I know. And Rave? I doubt he'll feel the need to. He did take all of our coupons, after all. Didn't he return them to you after the results were announced? Nope. And I haven't seen him since. It's possible that he's left for good. What? There are multiple factors that may have contributed to my previous losses, but we can't change the past, and from an efficiency perspective, competing in the Pancration tournament may prove to be the better choice now. Especially with Vega's help. That would be perfect. For the sake of unlimited Fonta, I'll do it. I'll coach you. As coach, do I get any compensation besides a potential trophy? So you'll help? Fantastic. Coach Vega, Paimon, let's go find Poiré. Poiré. I wonder if he has recruited any new teammates. Whoops. That's probably the Pancration one. This one? It is, yeah. Well, we can continue that at another time. I just noticed that it will give us 900 credit coupons. Oh my god. I must continue my search for a certain guy. Maybe I shouldn't find him. Oh my god, of course. I was going to say, maybe I shouldn't find him. Maybe I shouldn't even dignify him. With our time.
Fontaine Research Institute is both incompetent and shameless.
You sound like Diluc, kind of. Like, I'm so mad at him, maybe I just don't want to talk to him. I'll talk to him when we come back down here for Pancration, but since we did find him, I'll talk to him. It's you. Come to see the pathetic loser, have you? Are you enjoying your stay? Of course. Here, I don't have to ponder over complex technical issues or constantly be forced to recall each and every step of painfully precise operations. What, you don't have guides? More importantly, I don't have to deal with those short-sighted, arrogant fools. Based on those few facets alone, the Fortress of Meripede is vastly preferable to the Fontaine Research Institute. Oh wow, so you actually don't even like doing research? You just want to be famous? Oh, and I noticed that Gerio fellow managed to build the winglet. He does seem to have some talent. Mr. Edwin's assistant has completed a significant undertaking, while Edwin himself remains where he started, empty-handed and frustrated. Serves you right, Edwin. Serves you right, Edwin. You fooled everyone in the central laboratory. Yes, and I have to thank you once again. Without your cooperation, which you gave freely, I would have never figured out how to discreetly send that reporter lady packing. I feel used. I trusted that he was doing the right thing, but he was just trying to get rid of her. Oh, it makes me mad. Still, I underestimated Raimondo's perspicacy? I've never seen that word before. I never expected him to be able to uncover the truth, least of all in a situation like that. What did Concini promise you? I don't give a hoot about his promises. I just don't want the Institute to terminate the Archeum research project. Countless people put their hearts and souls into it, myself included. It's just a step away from fruition. If they pull the plug now, all of our magnificent research will have been for nothing. Raimondo, that fool, he's far too conservative. All he cares about is securing his own career. He couldn't care less about the state of the Institute. And you're just looking out for your own interests. It's my research, too. Do you have any idea how much effort I put into helping create the Archeum kinetic core? Why can't I look out for my own interests like the rest of you? Because you do it at the sake of everyone else around you. You know? At the cost of everyone else around you? I don't even know. Am I supposed to meekly submit to Choiseul's will and just give up on Archeum just like that? All just to focus on mind-numbingly tedious contraptions like Mechafish, Fonta, and the like? I'd rather die. Talking about this now is an excuse and futility anyway. I no longer have any ties to the Fontaine Research Institute. Archeum, the Archeum kinetic core, the furniture, the future Fontaine Research Institute. Whatever, let it all be. My research days are over. And thank the heavens for that, no? No? Okay, bye. I don't want to be in your presence any moment longer. I am leaving here. I am going... Where's that spot that we were just at? Here, the new Research Institute. Goodness gracious, these people. Delightfully written quest in that it... I always have to respect a quest that gets you to feel emotion. In this case, the emotion was annoyance. But well done. Well done, team. So, we are finally done with those people. I don't want to talk to them again. Luckily, they are not my problem anymore. Risley, I leave them up to you. And to Raimundo and Troy Soul. Sorry, boys. Good luck. Anyway, kind of a bummer that the Fontaine Research Institute exploded and everyone died, and now all this research is kind of stalled. But hopefully they can get it back together and keep working on the energy problem, because they're going to need it now that the indenidium is no longer being produced. So, good luck, Fontaine? Hopefully there's other options out there for them. I kind of believe that now that people like Edwin are gone, he had such a presence, and so many people, like, worshipped the ground that he walked on. I feel like a lot of the creative thought in the Institute probably followed along with his ideas. And now that he's gone, there's probably going to be more new ideas, a more diversity of research projects once everything is back up and running, hopefully. And they might see innovation and progress in new directions that they hadn't before been considering. So, I hope that this change will ultimately be a good one. But we'll simply have to see. With that being said, we are done here! So, that is the Fontaine Research Institute chapter come to a conclusion, I do believe. And that is this episode over and done with. So, thank you all so much for watching. A special thank you to our Patreon supporters, J. Blakewood, Konosard, Power of Chaos, Mary, Edu, Gibrilia, the Loyal Servant of Her Majesty, the Saritsa, Ruru, Lycan, Axel Iron, Jake Quillen, Lunar, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. What a complex group of people. That's all I'll say about that. And I'll see you all in the next one.